This month's free computer music plugin is B-Step CM from Monoplugs. It's a feature-packed step sequencer that lets you create everything from chord-based riffs like this to semi-generative beats and sequences like this. To follow the tutorial, load the Wav's beginning disco funk onto a new audio track in a 100 BPM project in your DAW, and put a D16 group frontier limiter on the master bus. This plugin, and all the other ones we're using in the tutorial, are included free with Computer Music Magazine. Now create a new MIDI instrument track with Dune CM, and load our tutorial patch discofunk.fxp. Right-click Patch and select Load Patch to load it up. On this channel, add these plugins. Reverberate CM with the preset 6 Metallic Whispers, Satson CM with High Pass at 1 o'clock, and D16 Frontier with output at -23 dB. Fire up B-Step CM on a new MIDI instrument channel. We're going to use it to control Dune CM. Use the MIDI routing in your DAW to send B-Step CM's output to Dune CM on the other channel. In Ableton Live, we do this by selecting the B-Step channel as the input for the Dune CM channel, then choosing B-Step CM in the secondary input selector, and enabling the in monitoring mode. If you're not sure how to do this in your own software, read your DAW's manual. Note that you can resize B-Step CM's interface by dragging the lower right corner. The built-in manual covers all the features in detail. Click the question mark button down the right-hand side to access it. Or drag the question mark onto a control to go straight to its section in the manual. All you need to know for now though is that the upper panel of controls is for editing a selected sequence's steps, while the lower panel contains controls for each of the 16 sequences you can define in B-Step CM. The other controls are the page selectors down the left-hand side, options like Save and Load, Reset, Preferences, Clipboards and more down the far right, and Global Tuning, Chord Settings and Shuffle just next to that. Loop bar 1 in your DAW and mute the bass and guitar tracks for now. You'll see B-Step CM's run light ticking along the top of the display, telling you which column in the sequence is being triggered. Click the matrix of buttons with rows named G3, D3, A2 and E2 to program those notes. You can enter multiple notes on each column to create chords. When you're done experimenting, enter the pattern shown here. Unlike a normal step sequencer, the notes can sustain longer than a step's duration of 1/16th note, which sounds a bit messy here, so set the dials in the step duration row to 1/16th. To do this more quickly, drag with the right mouse button from any button or dial to its neighbours to instantly copy the settings. Now increase step 9's step duration to 5/16ths to make the full chord sustain while keeping the other notes tight and punchy. The other controls in the step editing panel are the far left octave up-down knobs, and step velocity. Our synth responds to velocity, so add variation as we've done here. Next, how about adding a groovy swing feel to the timing? In the lower right, set shuffle to 1/16th, the shuffle amount to 1/48th, velocity to -50, which will reduce MIDI velocity on the shuffled notes, and duration to -1 dotted 16th. This will shorten the shuffled notes. Now unmute the bass and guitar, which are in the key of A minor. We're going to create a custom chord for our synth sequence, so set the far left bar chord dial to 1, then click Chord Set's pencil tool to define a set of 6 chords. You can have up to 5 of these sets. Click Preset Target for chord 1, then A minor. You can adjust the notes manually with the knobs. Turn E down to D and the top A down to E, giving us a funkier A minor add 4 chord. Loop bars 1 to 4 in your DAW and let's create a new chord for each bar. Right drag the first select copy slot to copy our riff to the next 3 slots. Any bars containing notes will play one after the other. Set the bar chord for the 4 bars to 1, 2, 3 and 4, then click the pencil tool again and use the dials to program chords 2 to 4 as shown. You can now edit each bar pattern by clicking a select copy slot to select that bar sequence for editing. Your riffs will always follow the chords. So that's the basics of Monoplugs' powerful B-Step CM, yours for free with Computer Music Magazine issue 234. The full version of B-Step allows you to use more than one instance in a project. It has unrestricted MIDI in-out capability with options like multi-channel output and parameter feedback for use with hardware controllers, and it allows automatic loading of colour themes as well as creation of your own. Check it out now at Monoplugs' website, monoplugs.com. And while you're there, be sure to check out their exciting new bass and lead synthesizer, Monique. And the free iOS metronome app, Metronome.